began last Friday in the Federal Building in Los Angeles. His name was Brick Tyler, a man of steel, literally.
Quarterback who can pick apart the secondary. You can go to the air any damn time you please, right, Brick?
Something like that.
You quarterbacked in college, all conference, right? Anyway, the guys at Camp David tell me that you turned down the pros.
Yeah. Men envied him. Women desired him.
Do you live here in L.A.?
Washington. I'm on my way to the airport now.
Maybe next time you're in town.
His job was secret agent, and he didn't know it, but the blonde had more than lipstick in her purse. He was bionic, a brutal realization.
Dear God, I'm wired.
And only one man could save him, Dr. Billy Hayes.
Those misfits of science, ha, ha. Those wild and crazy scientific guys, I love them. Yeah, those misfits.
To Humanidine. That's where Hayes hangs out. He was less than thrilled.
Mr. Perfect needs help? I mean, God's gift to football, women, and country needs help from me?
Billy, I know you've had some problems.
Problems, Richard. Al and I practically rebuilt the guy from scratch. He doesn't even say thank you. Time for the two big Al's, gang. Lunch and lottery. Tommy and a chance. Nance, here's your ticket.
Oh, Fab.
Oh, I know, Billy, you and he were friends in college.
Where's the operative word there, Richard? Were, okay? Miss Nance, take it from a guy who knows, okay? You're never going to win if you just buy one ticket, okay?
But Hayes was a gambler, a born risk taker. Stedmeyer must have known he was hitting him on a lucky day.
More lottery tickets? You spent money on more lottery tickets?
Al, relax, will ya?
The rent is due on Monday, and I've got my half.
And I'll have mine, too. Look, this is scientific stuff here, Al, okay? The odds are that 1 in every 100 tickets, there's a 1 in 70 shot that there's going to be a payoff. 100 tickets.
He knew that scream could only mean one thing.
How much?
$5,000.
Breathe on that, will you? Do I deserve a day like this?
Billy, Bill, he needs you.
He's talking about Rick Tyler. He's right. Look, this guy's completely blocked out the fact that part of him is bionic.
Just the way he blocked out that someone had to catch those passes when he set the conference record?
Oh, I don't think he meant to.
Forget me? Richard, I don't think you understand this guy. Hey, Gloria B-Man, there's Chinese out front if you want it. Listen, let me explain a little something to you guys, okay? On the outside, Rick Tyler's Mr. Perfect with his GQ clothes, you know, and his Pepsodent smile. But let me tell you, on the inside...
Billy.
On the inside, he's a big phony. Because other people do his dirty work for him.
Billy, please.
And then conveniently forgets about him while he takes all the credit. Well, let me tell you something. If Mr. Macho wants me to help him out this time, he's going to personally have to come down
Sorry,
here.
Billy.
That voice could only belong to one human being.
Brick, I didn't mean for you to...
Everything you said is right. I apologize. I've been a jerk.
No, Brick, hey, that's not entirely true. At least, you know...
Hayes.
So, Brick, it looks like you need a hand with that arm, huh?
It was a job for a precision team.
Where?
Delicate, precise.
Wrench. Clamp.
This isn't me.
I think you ought to be glad about that. Let me have one of those little wiry fuse things.
It's all you. It's you and L. It's just like when you used to make all those great catches in college. It wasn't my passing. I was a lousy passer.
Frankly, Hayes was glad Brick was finally admitting that it was his catching that helped Brick set the conference record.
All those great things I could do with my arm. I could live without...
But apparently Brick had forgotten the fact that he was bionic as well. $11.4 million worth. It was a hard thing to forget.
You can't forget about that car accident.
Or how we put you back together, Brick. I mean, you spent a lot of time on this table. Soldering gun. Nothing ever works here. What's the deal? B-Man, do you think you could... Fred.
I don't know. After a while, it all seemed so... natural. I figured my new aerobics workout.
It's obvious that Brick's had some problems adjusting.
Steady glue.
And now I really screwed up. Billy, I fumbled on the one.
You fumbled. Big wrench.
Football, Hayes.
Football.
The football is the nickname for the portable communications center the president carries with him in the event of a nuclear war. His portable button.
That's what happened.
With a chainsaw. We believe that an international arms dealer has it now. He's going to sell it to a terrorist group tomorrow.
You better cancel your plans for the weekend, Billy. Uncle Sam's calling.
Uncle Sam, well, where are we going?
The French Riviera, Monte Carlo, the Lucky Med. Beautiful cars, glamorous women, and deadly men. The men who sawed the football off Brick were there to turn it over to the international arms dealer that hired them. He was set up at a private gambling club just outside of town, a place for the high rollers of the world. Chainsaw and his buddy weren't there to gamble, but they certainly got more than they bargained for. People get hurt in the spy business. It's a high-stakes game, and Hayes knew it. One thought kept playing itself over and over in his mind as they landed in Nice. What the hell were they doing here?
Okay, what if this arms dealer sells the football to these terrorists? And they come up with the codes to activate it. Whoa, we could be talking a big boom here, year-round skiing and nuclear winter. Am I right?
Now he's beginning to understand.
Yeah, what am I beginning to understand? This is a job for a government agent.
He is a government agent.
Wait, excuse me, V-Man, but Brick happens to be a mentally unstable egomaniac with bionic limbs.
That he's too freaked to use. Look, Hayes, you don't even know what it's like, okay? I hung out in the desert for 3 years because I couldn't deal with my weirdness. It's not an easy thing to beat. And if he needs our help, I'm going to give it to him.
We're gonna give it to him.
What, by doing a top secret mission? Top secret? I can't even believe I'm saying those words.
Billy, we built Brick's bionics. We know weird. Now, the government psychiatrists believe that the best thing for Brick to do to solve his problems is just to get back out in the field, to correct what he thinks he screwed up.
Right. And we're going to help him behind his back without him even knowing it, right? Well, I just hope you guys know what this is doing to him, because we're talking the ego the size of Godzilla.
Oh, right. So that's it, isn't it, pal? Because that passing thing in college, you don't want to help him.
I didn't say that.
You didn't have to.
Okay, let me see if I can remember what you taught me on the plane. Nous y voilà. Quelle ville magnifique.
C'est bon. C'est vrai. That's good.
Have a good teacher.
Let's see about rental cars. What are we looking for here?
Hey, what we got here? Let's see, one red-hot Ferrari and a silver Volkswagen. I'll tell you what, gang, why don't I look for the red-hot Ferrari?
Brick, Ferrari's yours. I think that's it down there.
Oh, I don't know. I'd feel better if...
Riding in the VW, I know, that's what I meant. See, the Bricker's feeling a little unsure of himself right now, and maybe he'd feel better riding with...
The Ferrari is Brick's, Billy. Glow, look, why don't you ride with Brick and you can practice your French, and we'll follow you to the hotel.
Les choses sont verts. N'est-ce pas, Billy?
Ben's over here.
Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah, Glow, I know what that meant, you know. You want to tell me what she meant? I mean, this is about me, right? That was about me, Gloria, wasn't it? I mean, I know enough French to know that. So what'd she say?
The cabbage is green.
That was close.
Hey, isn't that the Betty from the plane?
Oh, yeah, she was kind of giving me the eye. Maybe I'll just kind of go with that.
It was a close call with a dangerous blonde. Welcome to the French Riviera.
If you're a Carnation hot cocoa drinker, you know it's good. No question about it. But we thought you should know that Swiss Miss is better. Sorry. In fact, in a national taste test, women preferred Swiss Miss to Carnation. By almost 2 to 1. Now, I'm not saying Carnation is second rate. Just second best. Try Swiss Miss, a better hot cocoa.
We're Beatrice. Before you slip it over, before you pull it up, before you slide it on, before you dress, Caress. Caress isn't a soap. It's the body bar with bath oil. Caress can't dry your skin the way soap can. Gives you the soft you just can't get from soap. You'll feel smoother, softer than anything that touches you. Before you dress, Caress.
That cool, refreshing feeling of Wrigley's Spearmint Gum puts a sparkle in your eye, a spring in your step, and makes things lots of fun. It's that little lift from Wrigley's Spearmint Gum. It's that little lift. Come on and get you some. That clean, fresh taste Wrigley's Spearmint's got. That little lift that means a lot. It's that little lift from Wrigley's Spearmint Gum. It's
Somebody's already got our number.
Hey, nice work, though, the way you pushed
I didn't do anything.
Yeah, sure you did. You pushed the car. Hey, Bricker! What a move. The way you got Glow out of there just at the last minute. You almost got sacked.
I didn't,
Sure you did. You were great. Oh, was he great?
Great.
Was he great? Just great.
I can't remember. I must have blacked out. Are you sure?
Bricker, We're talking Joe Montana and the floating pocket here, okay? All pro moves.
Oh, what was that big, explosion?
Big backfire. Boom.
No kidding. Yeah. Yeah, I guess maybe I did do okay. Yeah.
Building Brick's confidence. That's why they were there, and it rubbed Hayes wrong. The agency put them in the smallest rooms in the hotel. Okay, that's life. But Mr. Secret Agent got...
La des grandes suites de la Riviera for Monsieur Tyler.
Right, Tyler, got it. Nice digs, Brick.
Not bad. I tell you, but after that little run-in with that blonde, I could use a hot shower.
Look. A fruit basket.
Maybe you should leave it alone, Glow. I think after our little run-in with the blonde, we're not too welcome here.
I think it's okay, Johnny B. That's the way Oscar usually sends his instructions.
That's a videotape?
Oscar likes to send the latest developments via satellite.
Well, someone better take care of Z. Bellman first.
I got it.
I don't think that's what he expected.
Okay.
So this is what it was all about. Secret instructions on microtape. And yet Hayes felt strangely comfortable, like he'd been here before.
Does anyone else feel a little like Peter Graves? Okay, well, I guess that about covers it.
No. I know there's something on it. I put the tape in backwards.
Give me that. That's okay. These things go both ways.
I don't think these do.
Welcome to the French Riviera.
See? No problem.
Chateau Lachine. An exclusive gambling establishment.
No, look.
In the
Just
country.
listen. Okay, that's the arms dealer.
Chateau at 4 o'clock this afternoon.
Yes, the deal's going down at 4 o'clock at the Chateau.
Yellow turban.
Yellow turban, right, we got that.
Very dangerous.
I think we'd all agree on that.
Killed. Involved. To death.
I don't like the sound of this.
I'm sorry to have to break that to you. Richard here has something to say.
I just wanted to say that knowing now what we know now, I would have called you back. I really would. Only you probably wouldn't want to come back, so I think this is probably all for the best. I just be careful. Hayes, this is very, very dangerous now. And just don't do anything stupid.
Don't do anything stupid. Well, that left them all pretty depressed.
Knowing what we know now,
Very, very dangerous. What do you suppose you meant by that?
We'd have known if I wouldn't have screwed up the tape.
He was right, and they all knew it.
oh no, look, you can't mess up a tape by putting it in backwards. It was probably my electricity that screwed it up.
You really think so?
Hayes was thrilled to see Brick's confidence building.
Well, look, all we have to do to find out is give him a call. So, does anyone know what time it is in L.A.? No one's in the lab yet.
Terrific. It's 3 o'clock, Hayes. We have about an hour before...
The deal goes down, I know. But, I think we ought to be optimistic about this. I mean, how much information do we really need, huh? We know who the bad guy is. We know about the yellow turban. And we know there are 2 dead guys in this closet. Brooke, let me ask you a question about this spy business. Is this the usual thing or what?
They're the guys that stole it. I'm sure.
Which means someone stole it from them or they don't have a very nice boss.
This is a threat, isn't it? Whoever did this is threatening to kill us. That's probably what Richard and Mr. Oscar were trying to tell us.
Hey, Gloria, don't get carried away, okay?
Carried away? Billy, these 2 guys are dead.
Isn't that the guy from the tape?
It was the guy from the tape, and it looked like it was up to Hayes to confront him.
Yes.
Lovely day for Baccarat.
Right.
The opening salvos had been fired. You could have cut the tension with a knife.
But, you had better be careful. There are many people around here who play for keeps.
Yes, well, I'll remember that.
It was a witty reply, one that put him on the run. There was no doubt in anyone's mind who came out on top.
Now, I'd say that was a threat.
Hey, shouldn't we follow him?
Are you crazy?
We don't have to. We know where he's going.
The Chateau was a high-class gambling establishment on the outskirts of town. The parking lot was filled with Rolls Royces, Mercedes, new red Ferraris. He wasn't sure how the other misfits felt, but Billy Hayes was right at home.
Parker, we can see it. Hey, Glow. About the sneakers.
If Johnny B can wear his, then I can wear mine. Might as well die in comfort.
This thing's driving me crazy. All right, look. The deal goes down in 15 minutes. So let's keep our eyes open for the guy that we met in the hall. And let's see if we can find a guy in a yellow turban.
That shouldn't be a problem.
Okay, so the yellow turbans are a little bit more common than I thought.
Billy, there he is.
It was the mustache from the hotel. Hayes had him nailed.
Right. Why don't I...
Bill! Maybe I'd better take it. I mean, after what's been happening, I think we need someone a little more experienced. At the point.
It was a terrible idea.
Rick, you know...
Billy!
Right, good idea, Brick. Why don't you and Glow check out Mr. Mustache at the roulette table, and we'll just stay here and play it safe.
Hello, Gloria. Tu viens?
Mais oui.
Maybe, that's good.
Hayes didn't know why, but French was getting on his nerves.
Easy, Billy.
I'm okay. It's okay. Oh, B-Man, are you okay?
I'm picking up a lot of juice in here. Maybe I should find a place to unload a few amps.
Yeah, well, just make sure you do it outside, okay?
Look, we're going to cruise around and look for a little yellow turban action. What are you going to do?
There was no doubt in Hayes' mind.
I'm going to play it safe with a dangerous blonde.
Whoa, Billy, promise me. Tell me you're not going to gamble.
Yeah, well, you got to gamble to sit down.
Not your rent.
Not the rent. Oscar gave us a little extra cash from keeping in a separate pocket.
Right.
Okay?
When you lose the cash that Oscar gave you,
I'm not going to lose the cash.
look, when you lose the money, that's it.
That's it. The rent's due on Monday.
Right.
Promise.
Promise?
Promise. Okay?
Okay.
Can I go now?
Roulette was for sissies. Everyone on the French Riviera knew that the real game was baccarat.
Maybe your luck has changed since this morning. Listen, is it safe to sit here? I don't see any trucks.
It was an opening that was as smooth as an 80-year-old cognac. She could tell at once that Hayes knew what he was doing.
Hey, Al. Looks like Mr. Mustache is conducting a little business with one of those yellow towel heads.
Right, let's check it out.
Maybe after I unload a few amps.
No time now. You should have gone before.
Try to hold it.
Excuse me, monsieur. The minimum wage at this table is 500.
He was trying to throw Hayes.
500.
But Billy was the picture of cool.
Right. I knew that. I knew that.
While Hayes counted out my chips, other people had their eyes on the guy in the yellow turban.
vos jeux, s'il vous plaît. Je vous en prie, rien à
Seems all of the players are here.
Nous avons 7 soirs à faire.
Pardon me?
All of the players they are here tonight.
Yes, they are. I suppose he meant by that.
Let's follow him and find out.
Mustache was on the move, and Hayes was having trouble coming up with the bet.
Monsieur, would you like to play at another table?
No. No, I've got plenty in the other pocket.
He left Hayes no choice. He had to go for the rent.
In my other pocket here.
I think that should do it.
Carte banco pour monsieur.
Excuse me, monsieur. May I see your pass?
Oh, I must have left it back in my hotel room.
Well, we can only admit players to the cellars with passes or large stakes to gamble.
Exactly what would you consider large?
200,000 US dollars.
I think we might be a little short.
The cellar was for high-stakes gambling. Hayes was doing a little of that on his own.
Carte, s'il vous plaît, monsieur. 2 pour le joueur, 2 pour la banque. Merci, monsieur. Pour le joueur, 2, 3, 5 pour le joueur. La banque. 3, 6, 3, 9, naturel pour la banque remporte la mise.
It was a game of easy come and easy go.
Excuse me. Is that it?
Monsieur care to play another hand?
No. No. No, maybe a little later.
Hayes figured that 1 month's rent was enough to lose in one night.
My luck is improving.
Quick, I need some money.
Join the club.
Look, the mustache man just went into the cellar. That's where the high-stakes gambling is. You need 200 grand to get in.
Ooh, it's not a place to come on a budget, huh?
Coming up with 200 grand seemed impossible until the Hayes brain came up with a brilliant idea.
Hey, Flo, you think maybe I could have a word with you for a minute in the corner?
Sure. Excuse me.
Just keep an eye on those ashtrays, okay?
Unload some juice.
Come on now, B-Man. We gotta find out what this guy is up to.
Well...
Man, self-control. Just hold it. Oh, there he is. Come on.
No, I'm not going to do it. It's cheating. It's not cheating. It's manipulating for your country. And since when is manipulating for the country cheating?
I'm reading about Watergate in school, Billy.
It's a cheap shot, Glow. Look, I'll give all the money back. No one takes home a thing. Okay, and besides, think of it as like a confidence builder for Brick. I mean, he doesn't have to know how he's winning. Look, the blonde's going in there right now. That's where the deal's going to be going down. Glow, we got to move now.
Okay, but we don't keep a penny.
Not a dime.
Some promises are meant to be kept. Others...
What's he doing?
Getting some kind of food tray together. B-Man, will you stop that?
Gotta go. I gotta unload.
You can't wait?
No.
Okay. Not here.
I'll go around the corner.
B-man was relieving himself. The rest of the gang were at the roulette wheel upstairs. Hayes kept wondering if using glow this way was a good idea.
Le 23 rouge encore, impair et manque.
It was a wonderful idea.
Now, what is that?
That's 4 in a row, Bricker. We're up 50 grand.
No. Let me, Billy. I'm the man with the hot hand.
Monsieur et mesdames, faites vos jeux en cause, s'il vous plaît.
Billy needed his rent, okay? What Gloria didn't know wasn't going to hurt her.
We got enough. Let's go.
Boy, am I on. I'm on.
What a guy, Brick. Yeah, he's just great.
Thank you, sir.
Nice going, Bricker. Thank you, Max. It's great, but next time you don't have to be so obvious, okay?
Sorry, monsieur, we can allow the lady, but no more.
I don't think you understand.
Oh, I think we can handle it. Bill boy, you enjoy yourself while you're waiting. Allons-y, Gloria.
Bill boy? Hayes hated that.
When he comes out, I'm probably going to kill him.
Don't you think you're being a little hard on Billy?
Oh, he can take. He always has. Let's look around, see what we can find.
While Brick and Glow were enjoying themselves in the wine cellar, Hayes was doing some heavy negotiating up top.
Okay, well, what if I give you like 4 pink ones and a green one? Is that...
This time...
Hayes could recognize a follow me signal with the best of them.
What's he waiting for?
Hey, look, it's Billy.
Al, what's he doing with the mustache?
Mr. Potato Head led Billy outside to the yellow turban on the patio. It looked like they were giving him a little party. It was a close call, and all of them knew it.
Beginning to think Brick erased a little bit more of that tape than we thought.
They could only guess what was in store for them now.
Misfits of Science will return.
This chateau had more surprises than a funhouse on the 4th of July. But Mr. Mustache and the turban had one more.
You guys are government agents? Why didn't you tell us?
Tried to give you the password in the hotel room, but you did not answer.
It was probably on the tape that Oscar sent.
It's in Brick. And the girl, I tried again with him at the roulette wheel, but he never answers passwords anyway.
Wait a minute. You know Brick?
It's a bionic jerk. Yes, we back him up over here. He pretends not to know us, but he, how you say, digs himself in the jam, and we have to bail him out. And I will give you one guess who gets all the credit in Washington.
It was obvious Brick treated everyone the same way.
Sorry, so hard on Hayes.
And then it dawned on him.
Wait a minute. He's in the cellar right now with Gloria.
So you had better get your buns in there. The deal is about to go down, and the bozo is in charge.
You guys okay?
Yes, allez.
That meant go. They were gone.
Gotta be back here somewhere.
I'd feel better if the other guys were here.
Relax. I'm back up to speed.
capable of handling this myself.
Brick's confidence was dangerously out of control, but his luck was still holding. If it could just last long enough for Hayes and the guys to get to the cellar.
Can you give me a break with the glasses?
All right. I want you to know I feel really ridiculous in this.
It's the only way we're all gonna get in there. Listen, if you feel ridiculous, just think how Elle feels.
Got enough fear in there, Stretch?
Just once, I would like for one of you to have this.
You're right, I feel better.
They knew they had to hurry. It was 4 o'clock and the deal was going down.
Does it meet with your approval?
It does.
And you have taken care of the government man?
They will not be giving us any problem.
A chance to blackmail the world with nuclear war. It was costing the terrorists plenty. Outside the back room, Brick was all ears.
What are you doing?
Listening.
What are you listening to?
Getting into the cellar was easy this time. They were obviously men of the world.
Je vous connais.
Le merci.
What are you listening to?
The diamonds are beautiful. We have a deal.
His bionic ear left no doubt where they could be.
I don't understand it. I can't hear a thing.
In there.
How do you know?
I have very good hearing.
He did have good ears, but not much in between them. Sort of like a friend of his upstairs.
I don't think you want to do that.
Bonjour.
See you there, I'll be back. Whoa!
Brick, get the football.
Hayes gave him one last chance.
Brick! Get the football, man! Do it! All right, get on, Bricker! Right here! I hear you!
I got it, Chloe. You guys run, I'll catch up.
Come on, go! Where's Al? Has anybody seen him?
Hold it.
Thanks, big guy. Let's roll.
It was their college football team yell. Hayes knew they were in trouble.
Where does he think he's going?
For a bionic touchdown. Take it, come on, let's go. Cue that.
I have a chopper waiting on the beach outside of town.
Where's Johnny B?
Get them! Where's the football? Quick!
Yeah, there he was playing college fight songs in his head as he ran for the bionic touchdown. Brick was headed for the uprights, leaving his team behind once again. This time,
Let's go.
Hayes wasn't going to let it.
Be there, come on!
Come faster on foot. I'll meet you there.
Not telling me about this.
But Tyler wasn't listening. He thought there was no way they could catch him.
you weren't planning on leaving the team behind, were you? Touchdown.
Come on, get in.
You're the man.
Brick may have climbed in for the ride, but he wasn't happy.
Now, what the hell are you doing? I had it aced.
What are we doing? Tu n'es qu'un imbécile.
Is that about me? Are you calling me an idiot?
Him. Brick was about to learn an important lesson in life. So were the Misfits. The guys from the casino had called the police.
Uh-oh. B-Man, you got a bolt?
My pleasure.
Whoa! He's shooting text.
But Brick just couldn't accept the idea that he screwed up.
Look, I was the one that saved you from the car, and I was the one that won the money that got us into the vault, and I was the one that got the football. Now, am I an idiot?
It was the wrong thing to say to Johnny B.
No, you're a stupid idiot. You didn't do any of that, jerk. We did. You. Flo moved the car with the telepathy. The same with the ball, the roulette wheel. And I took the rap for the tape you screwed up. And we all got the football out. Why didn't you tell me?
We were trying to build up your confidence, Brick. After you saw that bionics in your arm, you just freaked out.
Yes, I did.
Brick was finally beginning to understand the root of his problem.
I couldn't accept the fact that I needed help from bionics.
Or from people? How about those government agents? You knew them.
I thought I could do it alone. I always do.
That's not what they said.
It was just like on the football field, and like everything else in Brick's life.
What's the matter with me?
I don't know, Brick. I'll tell you one thing's for sure. If you're ever going to change, you're going to have to learn to be a team player, bud.
Oh, look. It was the chopper. Our only problem was how to get up to it.
All right, hang on.
What the hell? It was worth a try. B-Man was out of juice. They were pinned down.
Brick, I draw them, then I hit you in the corner.
It was their best play in college, but...
No, Brick, we can't trust you. Besides, we can't leave you.
Look, the company can bail me out of jail.
Come on, Hayes, we gotta go.
Give me a chance to make the team, Billy. Please.
Maybe Hayes was crazy, but he had to give him the shot.
Billy!
All right. Go.
See you in L.A.
Well, it's a beautiful afternoon at Cougar Stadium, everybody. A crucial must-win situation for the team. Here comes Tyler in from the sidelines with the flag.
All right, go! Go, go, go!
Now both teams are lining up. This could be the final play of the day. The score is tied. Extra linemen being sent in to rush the passer. Both teams are frantic. What are they going to do? Tyler's ready to take the snap. Hayes, meanwhile, setting up wide. And the rush is on. Here's Tyler breaking wide right now. But it looks like Tyler's going to run it along. This is terrible. He's heading wide to the sideline while Hayes is wide open. Now Tyler's coming back in. Yes, yes, yes. Now he's going to pass. Tyler goes back and lets fly a long, long pass. Looks like it's going to be tough, though. Hayes is clear of the secondary. Here it comes. Hayes diving, diving, and it's a touchdown. A touchdown. The stadium is going wild. A perfect example of Cougar teamwork. And it looks like Hayes is now being lifted in the air by his teammates. Yes, that's what's happening. He appears to be waving down to Tyler. What a team those two made.
Nice pass, Bridger! Nice pass.
What a perfect team. A thriller finish to a hard-fought game.
No, Billy. But it was one hell of a catch.
Forget it, Richard.
But Rick said you were all so effective.
Negative function. I'm overloading here.
I don't see how it hurt every once in a while. One little mission.
No, Richard,
It
no.
would mean so much to the...
Time for the 2 Big C's, gang. Chinese in celebration.
What, no lottery tickets?
No lottery tickets, Sal. The gambling bug flew out the window. Okay, we got that, Fu Young.
How about the rent? Because the landlord is on the phone.
It's coming in. Didn't I tell you to trust me? Chicken feet? Did someone actually order chicken feet?
Yeah, me.
Dr. Hayes, I called Las Vegas. They'll cash the chips. Chips? Yeah, the ones from the French Riviera. Do you have some, too?
There's a saying we have in the spy business. Loose lips sink ships.
You didn't win them at the roulette wheel, did you, Billy?
Hey, Glow, look. You know, I got a little cleaned out when I was chasing the blonde. And you know what the rent's due and...
Tu es l'âme la plus idiot, la plus tranquille, la plus mature qui soit de ces morts.
Is she talking about me?
Je suis tellement fâchée avec toi. Je t'adore.
Glow.
I am so ashamed of you.
Oh, no, L.
Really sorry stuff, Hayes.
Oh, CB, man. Look, I mean, I just took them for souvenirs. Well, I don't have to cash them in, you know. Miss Nance? Think you could lend me a couple $100 to pay the rent?
It wasn't exactly the hero's homecoming that Agent Hayes expected. But hey, life isn't perfect, and there was still a question that had to be answered.
Bricker. You want to give me the real reason why you never gave me credit for helping you win the passing title?
Girls. It made perfect sense.
Girls.
And with that finally settled,
Girls.
the two old teammates sat down to lunch.
I'm Michael Douglas. I'm Danny DeVito. Join us in Friday Night Videos.
I'm John Lithgow. Join me, Mr. and the Beast on Saturday Night Live.
Next, it's a blast from the past on a hot Miami Vice when Crockett gets a chance to bust G. Gordon Liddy. And later, Joan Rivers hosts The Tonight Show starring Johnny Carson with guests John Boyd, Michelle Lee, Jimmy Connors, and John Davidson. Then rock all night long when Michael Douglas and Danny DeVito host an all-new Friday Night Videos. Let's all be there.
Bunnies.